Hey there YouTube, TCKyewbs here. It's been a little while since my last video and I'm sorry about that. I actually need to get my Q&A video out first, and then I also have some backlogged videos I still need to edit. And then I actually have some more packages coming in. But without further ado, let's get into some new cubes that I got recently. First off, I have this package from XiangYun. There should be actually some really exciting things. It should be a magnetic Dayan XiangYun. Dayan 7, I don't know if I should just call it that. I was called the Dayan 7 from now on. And also, I have a couple cubes from TCKyewbs, which I got in a little while ago and didn't do an unboxing video on, but I will be showing those off in this video. So without further ado, let's get into some miscellaneous cubes unboxing. I'm also just filming this on my normal camera with no sort of crazy microphone, but the audio quality is pretty good, so it should be fine. So this is a little bit less than up to standards video, so sorry about that. Let's get into the unboxing. Woo! Okay, well, let's try this sort of angle right here and see how that works. I'm very excited to get into this package, that's why I'm doing the video. And actually, let me turn up my exposure here a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's slice right into this box and see exactly what we have from XiangYun. I think I know what's in here, but let's check it out. There we go. So actually, let me zoom in a little bit further here. Like I said, these are two magnetic cubes from XiangYun. He's a very skilled magnetizer, and he also has a channel here on YouTube. I'll make sure to link that in the description. But these are a magnetic Dayan XiangYun, or Dayan 7, and also a Little Magic M. And there's a little different thing about this Little Magic M. This actually has 6x1 and 35 magnets in it, which I also heard they had to double up. So we'll take a look at that when we get to it. But I'm actually very excited to try that out. I recently got a 1902 average of 100 on a Little Magic M, and that was just the CH one. So the Little Magic is really amazing cube for the price. But let's stop talking about that and let's try out this Dayan Magnetic, which is the cube that I actually got these for here. And wow, okay. Let me go get a stock Dayan XiangYun here quick. Okay, I'm actually not sure if this is the prototype or which one this is, but here is the normal Dayan XiangYun. If you saw my video on this cube really struck me as an odd one on the market. It is super unstable, super flexible, super floppy, and it really didn't suit my turn style at all. It's not overly fast, which is good. It's not like the GTS2 quite, but it's definitely more unstable than the GTS2 and really just too fast and floppy for my turning style. This one here uses 5x1 and 48 magnets, I believe he said he put in here. And wow, that is actually definitely a very noticeable magnetic click, but that turns so much better than the stock XiangYun, and I think this is, I won't call it a game changer, but at least for the XiangYun, it's a redeeming thing for it. Like, this could actually be somebody's main after this, which I don't know if anybody's going to switch to this, but at least it is somewhat main worthy. Let me just do a quick solve on this here, or I should say not so quick solve since this is my first solve of the day. Misted my cross there, and no inspection. Okay, here we go. Let me focus for a minute. This solve is going absolutely horribly, but all in all, the turning on this cube is not bad at all. It's basically like a well set up GTS2, like a GTS2M, but with a little bit larger size. It flows a little bit differently. The feeling is really interesting. It's very smooth, first off. Let's just quickly check corner cutting on it here. Corner cutting is about full, on this side at least. And the overage of flexibility you find in the original one is still there, but man, the magnets really make a big difference in that. So I have mixed feelings on this cube. I would not say that this is, it doesn't feel like a GAN cube, it doesn't feel like a MoYu cube. It has a pretty unique feel, so I'm really trying to figure out what to relate this to. Maybe like a Gogwan Yueshao Pro, except it's also not quite as solid as that and a lot more flexible. So it really is a unique cube on the market, and I can't say that it's really going to suit a lot of people's turning styles. As you can see right there, I had a couple of lockups on a Y-perm, mainly just because that's kind of flexible feel still. So I don't know who exactly this cube is for, but the magnets definitely do help. And let me know with any questions you have in the comments about this cube. Apparently it is magnetizable, and it does make a big difference to the turning. Okay, so next up here, we have the Yushin Little Magic, which I'm actually really excited for this. As I said, this one uses 6x1 magnets, first of all, which I think are really kind of cool. And secondly, this is one of my favorite cubes, definitely my favorite budget cube. And wow, okay, first impressions on the turning quality. This cube with the Cuber's Home, I believe, edition of this cube has a lot smaller magnets. I think they're 4x2 N35s. This cube feels so much different. This is the first time I've tried any larger magnets than like the 4x2 magnets or anything larger than that. These are 6x1s, and wow, what people were saying is it feels like a magnetic cube, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't, the click is definitely a noticeable click, but it's so much more subtle than like a 4x2 N35, and I assume with some solves I'll definitely be able to confirm this, and there is a problem I do have with it. Sometimes you have like weird center slice things because it is pretty fast and flexible, but let me just quickly scramble this and give it a solve. With the magnets larger like they are, that really makes a huge difference in like the magnetic feel of the cube, but it should also have the same flexibility as a normal little Magic, but with the added stability of magnets. So anyway, let's get into solve here. I'll do a little bit of inspection, so it's not quite like my last one there. That was really, really bad. But this cube here, first impressions are very, very good. I will definitely have to do some solves with this, and I'll be posting about this on my Instagram in a little while. Actually, some solves with this cube. I don't know if it'll be a day or a little bit longer. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with this. I really like this cube. And with the 6x1s, I think this is going to be really interesting. Let me take a quick look at those 6x1 magnets. I'm really curious if I can get a piece open here and take a quick look at those. Just carefully get a knife blade in there, trying not to damage it. And there you go. I think I have successfully pried this apart. Let's finish it up. Okay, and if you can see it there are the 6x1 magnets. As you can see, they just barely fit into the little Magic, but they definitely are quite a bit larger than the standard 4x2s you'd be familiar with. And let me check here. As he did say, he doubled up the magnets in the edge pieces there. As you can see right there, there's actually two magnets, one on top of the other. So technically it's a 6x2 N35 magnet there, and then a smaller one on the edge. Gives for a really interesting feel. Like I said, I will have to do some more solves before I can give you a full conclusion on this cube, but I have a feeling this is going to be a better cube than the CH Little Magic, which currently, if I had to choose a modern cube main, that's probably my modern cube main. I get my best times on that. I think my Dayan average of 100, which I did a couple hundred solves ago, to be fair. So, I mean, it's probably not the fastest I could possibly go on there. Was like 19.46 or 19.6 or something like that. It was high 19s, mid to high 19s. When I did a average on this, I thought I was actually going to get like a high 18 average. It really is something else. This cube works like none that I've tried before. I don't get great times with the SM. I don't get great times with the GTS2M. This cube, for some reason, just really clicks with my turning style and seems to work really well for me, despite the smaller size and all that. But wow. That is a really interesting cube, and I'll be really interested to see how the different magnets affect that. Let me go grab my normal little Magic M here. Man, when you have so many cubes, sometimes it can be kind of hard to find the one you're looking for, which seems kind of obvious. But anyway, here is the CH Little Magic M, and also this one's lubricated quite a bit different than this one from GhostCuber. This one from GhostCuber is quite a bit faster than the Little Magic M from CH, at least the way I have it lubricated and set up right now. The sound sounds very, very similar, and somebody said I should start doing more algorithms during my videos. I am not fascinated in algorithms, but there you go, there's a T-perm. But this is my cube of choice right now, and it's even a little bit fast for my turning style. I still overshoot and kind of have like weird DNFs with the M slices occasionally, but the magnetic feel in this one is quite a bit more clicky and noticeable than with the 6x1s, but not significantly. I think the lubrication and everything else is probably the more important factor here. Also, the tensions about the same. If you haven't seen the Little Magic before, the Little Magic is absolutely amazing. It's Yushin's budget cube. It costs about $4 without the magnets, and it is really amazing by itself. With magnets, it really, really improves. I'm going to continue to tout CH Little Magic M best budget cube. I think they're about $12 depending on where you get them, and they are really, really good for the price. So anyway, just comparing these side by side, I can't tell a huge difference between them. I mean, the magnetic strength is about the same between them, surprisingly. Maybe just a tad bit more on the 6x1s, but wow. those are very, very similar in turning and everything else. And I'll be really interested to see what the difference is between those when I actually do a comparison. So that'll be on my Instagram, at @KS_Kyewbs. I'm posting a lot of stuff on there, despite not posting a lot here on YouTube. I definitely need to change that in the future, but it is how it is. Okay, so like I said, I have a couple extras to unbox. I'm going to rush through these a little bit rather than dwell in them in depth, because that's what I've been doing here recently. This is another XiangYun cube. I ordered this one from Amazon, and I haven't opened it yet. Let's carefully slice through the shrink here and see if I can get this out of the box. This is a cube from circa 2011. Let's just say that. I'm not 100% sure when this cube is from. Like I said, I ordered this from Amazon. I believe it's an F2. So let me open this up and take a look. It has this really cool kind of holographic logo, if you can see it right there. As you can see, it switches between the creator of the cube, the company logo, and then back to the creator of the cube. Okay, and also down in here, you have the little instruction manual, which is kind of neat. I like getting these old cubes, and since I saw Amazon had some of these in stock, I placed an order a while back, and this one took a little bit longer than usual to come in from China. As you can see, there is the XiangYun logo. Let's quickly pop some pieces here so I can show you that. I would be interested in maybe magnetizing a cube like this at some point just to see how it affects it with the Rubik's mechanism, but you'd have to find the right one that is easy enough to magnetize. This one is not that one, but as you can see, it's just a modified Rubik's mechanism. And let's get into some first turns here. As you can see, those pieces came out very, very easy, so I'm assuming this is on pretty loose tensions. And wow, first turns are not great on this cube. These old cubes definitely needed some setup and everything else if they were to be very, very good. But as you can see, turning is how it is. Let's just quickly check corner cutting. Corner cutting is just past line to line. Reverse cutting is almost nothing at all. And wow, that is a very catchy and not super great cube. And what did I do there? I did some sort of weird OLL by accident. But anyway, this is a XiangYun type F2, and it's more for the collection than anything else. It is an old cube, and at one point, these were very, very good. Okay, so here are the other cubes that I actually got from other sources during my absence and not filming unboxings. I actually didn't film an unboxing of these, but these are from TCKyewbs in a trade that we did again here. As you can see, this is a Moyu GTS-1, a Volk 3, a Moyu Fisher Time Wheel, and a Yushin Blue M. And first off, let's just get into first turns on the Moyu GTS-1. Actually, it's not first turns because this is a pretty well broken in cube, and also I have solved this one a little bit. The GTS-1 is without a doubt my favorite modern Moyu cube. I like the Dayan, obviously, and I also like the Tanglong, but I don't really consider those super modern. GTS-1 came out before the GTS-2, and I like it a lot more than that. It's very flexible and very fast, but actually a little bit larger and way more controllable for me than the GTS-2. So there it is, another GTS-1. I have several of those now, and it's a good addition to the collection. These stickers definitely do tend to wear out on these though. That's one thing I've noticed, the stock stickers are not super durable. Next up here, we have just a standard Volk 3, which is funny. The other day I was thinking, wow, I don't have any standard Volk 3s. I don't have a lot of full-size Volk 3s at all. And then through trades and buying stuff over the next couple days, I actually acquired 2 of them. So that's actually really nice. 2 stickerless, normal Volk 3s. A very, very good cube. As you can see right here, full corner cutting. And wow, this is an older cube. Well, I say older, but I mean a year old or something, but it still stands up with any modern cube, in my opinion. That's one of my favorites, and it's a Volk 3. Good to have one of those non-magnetic. And next up here, this is actually the most exciting cube out of this whole order. This is a Yushin Blue M, this time in stickerless. If you remember, I actually got this Yushin Blue M with the spring swap from GhostCuber, and it's really, really good, but does have some minor annoyances. First off, you have to have it super, super tight. Otherwise, it pops pretty consistently. As you can see, my tensions on there are very, very tight. Corner cutting, it does corner cut a bit, but not as much as I would have liked. And also, it's very, very fast, so it's actually good for the solving aspect of it, but it's not... It doesn't exactly suit my turn style 100%. Basically, you have to be super accurate, and it has very fast turning. So I got good times with this cube, but I was really curious to try another custom Yushin Blue M just to see the difference. And this one has quite a bit different feel because it has the stock springs, which I think TCKyewbs said that the stickerless one actually has, or the newer one, has a little bit softer springs than the first one, so it actually is a little bit better, and I agree with that. I actually haven't tried a stock Yushin Blue, so I guess I can't agree with that, but I can definitely tell that these springs springs are not bad. Compared to the thunderclap springs that are in this one, which make it super, super fast and almost a bit uncontrollable, this one has a lot softer, but also not so soft that they're uncontrollable springs. It has a very good feel to it. I actually like this. I relate a lot to like the Wuchuai M, and with the smaller size, it'll definitely suit other people better. For me, I like smaller 4x4s, and this works really, really well. Also, I can keep the tensions a little bit looser than I can on the Thunderclap spring swapped one. Corner cutting's pretty good, reverse cutting's pretty good, and I get my normal average on this cube. So very, very good. Also, the magnets, and just quickly feel them here. Magnet strength is very, very similar between the two of them. I'd say this one maybe just a tad bit stronger, but it might just be the different plastic and the different springs. So I'd say this is a very, very good 4x4. I'm not the hugest fan of the shades right here. The blue's a little bit too dark and the red's a little bit dark, but all in all, a very good cube. Also, this is actually becoming one of my favorite non-WCA puzzles. The Gigamorphics obviously is pretty good too. This is the Moyu Fisher Wheel of Time. I actually really like it because it can be solved like a Fisher cube. If you know how to solve a Fisher cube, you know how to solve a 5x5. This is a very, very easy solve. I can solve one in around 8 minutes, be a little bit faster, and this is actually really cool. So I got another one of these from TCKyewbs. I actually gave it away on Instagram. So if you aren't following me there, go follow me there, like I think I mentioned before earlier in the video. So this is too many plugs for my Instagram. But anyway, I guess that's about it. Just wanted to run through those here quickly. Okay, so I don't know why camera screen is displaying so dark, so hopefully that looks okay on the video. But anyway, I guess that's about it for this quick video today. I did want to film something and kind of give a quick update about the channel. Hopefully this will motivate me to get some more videos out. I think that's part of it. Part of it's motivation, part of it's just kind of busy / lazy. I don't know, it's just a combination of things that have not allowed me to get enough videos out, and I definitely want to change that. I think I have 4 that need editing, so I'll make sure to get those out here pretty quick. I also have some big unboxings coming up, and big unboxings back, a Q&A, a collection video, so stay tuned for all that. Thanks for watching this unboxing video, which probably ended up, I was going to say quick, but it's probably more like a 15-minute video. These unboxing videos tend to take a while. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos in the future. KSKyewbs out. Goodbye.